buddy. Don't hit your tail on my microphone. And don't dip your... So, I was drinking a cocktail the other night. Or other day, rather. It was during the day. Because I was going to... Kiwi, get your butt out of my face. Okay. So, I, had brought home a cocktail that I was just going to shake at home. And so I poured it into my shaker. And then I went to go and get ice from the freezer. And I determined that one of my housemates is a dick because he used up all of the ice and didn't refill it. So there was no ice in the freezer, so I couldn't shake my cocktail. And I was like, God damn it. Yeah, I think it was a copyright thing, but yeah. And yeah, so we were like, I was just like, okay, so I had to set ice that night. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to set ice yesterday at work and I forgot. But yeah, we and then I just put the shaker in the fridge, and then I had it the following day. And then while I was sitting there, an ice maker built into the fridge. Yeah. What's up? What are you doing? Are you gonna sit? You can't sit on my hand. Okay. But yeah, I was just like, it's fine. We'll, you know, like, I'll just do it in the morning. So that's what I did. And I'm sitting there drinking my cocktail, and Chewy decides that he wants to sit in my lap. And he proceeds to flick his tail into my drink. And I was like, Chewy, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? You nearly just did it with my coffee. Ow. Claws in leg. Thank you. You look like you're very confused on what you want, bud. Furry drink. It's realistically exactly what it was. Here's the thing, right? Is he and I have been inseparable since he was about 8 weeks old. Haven't we? And at the beginning, he was very shy. So he spent most of the first 8 weeks not really acclimatizing to humans because if you haven't heard the story of how Chewy came to be, basically my ex and I got a cat when I was in Alice Springs. It was mainly my ex's cat over mine, and we were told from the shelter that it was a boy, but they also sold it. Oh my goodness, buddy! They also sold it to us not desexed, and I later found out that that's illegal, and they should have given it to us desexed. But anyway, we were told that it was a boy, and that was fine. And one night, Rooney snuck out behind my ex as he was going out for work because he had night shift, and he came back the following day and found that Rooney wasn't in the house. And he was really annoyed and freaked out and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, he later finds Rooney sitting in the backyard because obviously Rooney came back. See, the biggest worry is that in Alice Springs you can hear the dingoes at night. So that's what the biggest worry about that was. And then, yeah, anyway, a couple months later, again, my ex was going out to night shift and came back the following morning to find Rooney in a box with 4 kittens. And that was how we discovered that Rooney was a girl. I still have the conversation saved in my phone where it's just like, Rooney's a girl. And I was like, I just woke up. It was like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Rooney's in a box with kittens right now. The fuck? And that was how this little guy came to be. The funny thing is all of the cats look so fucking different. So Chewy has a lot of like orange undertones, which means, because I looked it up because of this, male cats typically cannot be a calico or tortoiseshell coloring because in order to have the tricolor come out, they need a double X chromosome. So it's not always the case, But generally, if you do find a male calico or tortoiseshell, they are generally infertile because they have a double X chromosome. But looking at Chewy, he has a lot of orange undertones, but he doesn't have the full-fledged orange. His sister, on the other hand, is a full-blown, like, tortoiseshell calico kitty. So, like, if you put those two together, and I told you they were siblings, you go, yeah, no, fair enough. That is completely fair. Because, yeah, Chewy has a lot of that undertone, and it's simply just because he doesn't have the double X chromosome for it to come out. So there's that. Their mum is a black tabby, like a little tuxedo kitty, and that was what the third sibling was. We called him Vader, but like as a temporary placeholder name. But he did go to the shelter because we couldn't find a home for him. And then the last one was Siamese colored. No idea. No fucking idea why. But anyway, my ex at the time was working 4 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off. So naturally, there wasn't a whole lot of human interaction during those first 8 weeks. So when I came to visit, he would start, like, because I was studying at the time, so I would study on the couch, and he started sitting at one end of the couch, and then slowly over, because I think I was there for a process of like 8 weeks, I think it was like 8 weeks that I was in Alice Springs for. And he started at the end of the couch, and then he started climbing the back of the couch and getting closer and closer and closer before eventually he was in my lap. So it took some time before he, like, warmed up to me, but then we've been inseparable ever since. So, yeah. So it becomes really frustrating when he shows more love to my housemates. I don't know what it is. He has a fascination with other guys specifically, and smokers, funnily enough. Sorry. Buddy, I need my hands back. So you're gonna have to support your own head. I can't keep holding your head. He's like, Mom, where'd it go? All of which have been cancelled midway through, mostly due to the... Oh my God, so many big words. I can't say it. I just can't. Mostly due to this of the singer. And then finally, we have Renee, who is a 27-year-old teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers. Oh my fucking God. No. My mouth just doesn't want to cooperate right now. An arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education,